All right, guys, welcome to another Market Monday. Welcome to another Market Monday. Um, I'm coming on late, and that's because I was running some errands. But nonetheless, we are on, and I don't have much. I'm gonna go over the market, the overall market, and the title is Tesla surges ahead of Q2 delivery report. That's a headline in Yahoo Finance. We'll check Tesla stock to see if that's true. And then we'll go over some other stuff that I'm looking at Yahoo Finance. Like I said, I use Yahoo Finance to just get an overall overview of what the market is doing. And then from there, I go into specific tickers to just see what charts are looking like. All right. So let me share my screen. Give me just a second. All right. Boom. All right, cool. It actually has the video down there. I didn't have to switch it. All right, so this is where I got the title from. If you could see right there. Where's the little? Anyway, let's move this over. I'm trying to get my arrow to show on the screen, but I guess it's not doing it. Why don't you see my arrow? Oh, whatever. I don't care. Okay. I can see the arrow on the screen, but for some reason you guys can't see it. But anyway, yeah, if you look to the right, it says Tesla surges ahead of Q2 delivery report. And if we look at the other news on the page, it says oil rises to 90 amid escalating Middle East tensions. And analysts, I guess an analyst reported that. It's number 3, it says Redbox owner files for Chapter 11. Bankruptcy protection. Apple's China issue could hamper AI iPhone sales. So yeah. Let's take a look at this Tesla report. I don't want to listen to that video. So it says shares of Tesla gained over 6% on Monday after a key Wall Street brokerage added the stock to its watch list ahead of the automaker's quarterly production and delivery report on Tuesday. All right, so it's at 208. If we pull up the ticker, yeah, I mean it jumped up a lot. And that typically what happens with Tesla. I think Tesla's main way of generating revenue, right, is selling cars. They need to sell Tesla models. They need to sell their product in order to make some money. So when they come out with these delivery numbers and they meet expectations or they go above expectations, that's when the price of Tesla goes up. And the other day, I think it was a little bit below 200. I think it was like 195. So yes, pretty big jump, 6%, $12 jump. And yeah, if you don't remember my last live stream, I was talking about 5 AI overbought stocks. Now those weren't stocks that I thought were overbought. It was from an article as well. And I said Tesla doesn't really look overbought to me looking at the chart. Now, when they were talking about how it was overvalued, looking at the PE ratio and then the RSI saying that it was overbought, I guess by those indicators, yes. But looking at the chart, it looked like it took a good dip from 400 and consolidated in this 160 to 200, just breaking over 200 now. But 160 to $200 range, I think it could, if it hits good numbers as far as delivery numbers, I think it could shoot up. And like I said, I think what I said was I think it could retest this 373 before it takes any type of substantial dip below 135, because 130 or 122, around that 122 area is where the lowest has been, and that was in 2023. So yeah, if delivery numbers come up come up good and or exceed expectations, we'll definitely see a run up in Tesla. And yeah, if they continue, I'm not sure if I know they were talking about creating more factories, delivery factories, and things like that. So yeah, I mean more production, more money for the stock. That to me, that's the only way they're gonna they're gonna make substantial money. I can't really see anything else. I know they were talking about robotics and full autonomous driving, and I know they're testing stuff out in China. But for me, the Tesla, the cars are their bread and butter. So yeah. All right. And if we go back to the article, it says shares of Tesla. Okay, a slump in demand for EV vehicles and competition from the Chinese rivals such as BYD has pressured Tesla to slash prices on some of its models and bet its prospects on autonomous driving technologies in the robotaxi. Yeah, the robotaxi was one of the things that they were talking about as far as creating an additional revenue stream. And I'm not sure if that would probably, if that's ever successful, would definitely destroy Uber. Unless I'm trying to think too, because even okay, Robo Taxi. I wonder if Robo Taxi would be um, like a company in itself, and then they just have a fleet of Teslas that pick people up, and yeah, because if that's the case, then Uber could probably order the fleet of Teslas that drive autonomously, or maybe it's probably just a software update, or maybe they could have to create whole new vehicles. But yeah, they would just have to order those cars and send them out. I guess their whole um, service model would have to change, right? Because right now, what Uber does, it lets you sign up to drive under, under their software. You get to pick up people in your car, charge a fee, and then Uber takes a percentage of that. So now, if Uber buys a fleet of autonomous driving Teslas, then you basically cut out the the driver, and they don't have to pay that portion, but there would be an upfront cost for those vehicles, and you don't have to pay for charging right now. Or I'm not sure. I know in some places, for most places, I don't think you have to pay for charging. I think charging is free for the most part, but who knows? By the time that's implemented, they may have to pay for charging. I'm not sure. But yeah, but nonetheless, that's far away. So let's keep reading here. It says on Monday, Wells Fargo added Tesla to its tactical ideas list, a quarterly compilation of stocks the brokerage thinks may have meaningful upside. In the near term, however, it kept an underweight rating. Few levers remain to increase volumes outside of pricing and model refreshes, while the previous price cuts and promotions seem to have had diminished effect on sales. Lead analyst Colin M. Langland said. It says Tesla is expected to report 6% lower vehicles deliveries in April to June period compared to the year ago, according to analyst estimates from LSEG. The company said in January expects notably lower growth in deliveries this year in its annual. So I'm not sure. So if they're expecting lower, then why is the stock going up? This looks to rebound in Q2 following a big dip in lower vehicles. The company said it expects notably lower this year, and the Tesla fell 20% in the first half of the year compared to 14% in the benchmark S&P. So to for a higher rating. Okay, if they're expecting lower, I'm not sure why the price would go up. Maybe there's some insider news where numbers may be higher than what they expected. Maybe it's still low, but then higher than what they thought it would be, right? All right. Let's take a look at the overall markets really quick. Markets. All right, so S&P is up, Dow's up, Nasdaq is up, Russell's down, crude oil is up, and gold is up. All right, so it looks like overall market is doing okay. There's no overall, like across the board, it looks like most of the indexes are up. And let's take a look at, do they have the crypto? Yeah, they do have crypto here. All right, crypto. Yeah, crypto hasn't really done much today. I know Bitcoin was sitting at 65, came down to around 63, but it's just kind of bouncing back and forth in that 60 to 65 range. You see some other cryptocurrencies, some altcoins moving up. And yeah, there's really not much going on. Typically, the summers are pretty slow for the crypto space. You tend to see things pick up in August through September, especially if we do get that rate cut in September, cryptos are gonna definitely shoot up. Again, and the further we get out from the halvening, you're gonna see some effect on the crypto market. Right now, everything's kind of stale. But again, it's a good buying opportunity for you if you haven't built up a position. Like I said, these crypto cycles don't come all the time, so you want to make sure that you take advantage of the cycle while it's here. Most people don't realize it until it's over, and then they're like looking at some people, or they're on Twitter, and most of the people on Twitter that say they made all this money probably didn't make all this money, even if they have a screenshot. They could have pulled that screenshot from anywhere, but there's going to be a lot of people that are actually making money. I wouldn't put it past people that put it on Twitter or whatever. Oh, I made this amount of money. I made 30, 40K. Very likely. During this crypto bull cycle, and I think it's going to be an AI bull cycle as well. So plays like Tesla, plays like Nvidia are probably going to shoot up a lot more than what they have, and you could expect to see that run in conjunction with the crypto market. But the crypto market is definitely going to run a lot more. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, you don't want to be looking back and saying, oh, I could have gotten to this, because there's some standard blue chip plays that you could get in. Like I said, for the crypto market, you have Ethereum and Bitcoin, and then for stocks, you have your Tesla, your Nvidia. Those are plays that are most likely not going to lose. Not financial advice, but those plays, you're going to make a double or triple on your money in the next few years. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just wanted to give a market update today. Didn't really have much. So what I was gonna say in one of my other live streams, I just dropped the Instagram and the TikTok. So on Instagram, you can follow me at Mr. Financial Nutrition. And then on TikTok, you can follow me on it's Financial Nutrition. I had to switch it up for Instagram because I think somebody did take the Financial Nutrition name. They did nothing with the name. They just took it. I think honestly, when I created the channel on YouTube, they went to Instagram to create the page right away. I should have created it there, but I actually like the Mr. Financial Nutrition handle. So yeah, you could follow me on Instagram, Mr. Financial Nutrition, and then on TikTok, Financial Nutrition. I posted first video today. So the schedule is going to be, for the most part, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then Sunday. And yeah, I'm going to post once a day. And it's basically going to be cut up parts from my live stream. So most people don't watch the live stream all the way through. It's not a big channel, so most people just come in and pop back out. So my YouTube is going to be, my TikTok and my Instagram is going to be, just short clips of my live streams. So that way you could just get a piece of the live stream and get a piece of what I was saying, opposed to having to watch the whole thing. And then also the reason why I'm doing TikTok and Instagram, so I'll have 4 videos for the week, but the video that I post on Monday for Instagram won't be the same video that I post on TikTok. So they're going to be the same videos for each platform. It's just you're going to get content first on TikTok and then content first on Instagram. They're not going to be posted at the same time. So it's going to make sense for you to follow both platforms. I didn't want to post the same video the same day because it's not going to make sense to have a following on both platforms if I'm not giving something special. At least that's what I think about it. I know there's a different, there's a different population of people on TikTok and a different population of people on Instagram. But I wanted to make it to where you benefit from following me on both platforms because you get a different video each day. So Monday you'll get a different video on Instagram, and Tuesday and TikTok you'll get a different video. But essentially it'll be all the same videos during the whole week. You just get it first on each platform. All right, so that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys at the next one, and take care.